Yo guys, welcome to another Naafiri guide video. This one is gonna be a little different from the couple that I've been posting recently. This is going to be like more of like a guide, like how the first guide is, the original guide. It's gonna be more like that, and we're gonna be talking about in this video, right? We're gonna be talking about ghosts, runes again, like an update to runes, because I've tested a lot of stuff, right? Because I've been playing mid lane for the past 2 months, really. So we already got a lot of top lane experience, right? So we're playing mid now, so I can get some more experience with mid lane and better help come to certain things with Naafiri, conclusions. It's been going really well. There's a lot of stuff I've learned from playing mid lane that I did not realize that you could really do compared to top lane, right? And yeah, we're gonna be talking about like some of those stuff, right? And yeah, I think also I just want to let you guys know I people keep asking about, well, several other people are asking about a lot of things, right? So one of the things that people be asking about is the matchups. Now, matchup guides. I planned since I've been playing mid lane now and top lane, right? I am going to make a video on that. But not in this video though, but like the next video, right? Like the next guide that I'm gonna be releasing, it should be on matchups, right? So since I played against a lot of champions from mid and top lane, right, I can try to just write down a list and then just try like get them out the way, because and also the reason why I didn't really want to do that video is because it's kind of a thing where players play a lot differently when it comes to like execution of how they play the champion depending on the elo. But what I've realized is that even though certain things that may be obvious, like to me, it's not going to be obvious to everybody, right? And that is something that I like. I mean, any person that is at like a high, I say high, right? But like a high level at whatever they do, right? If you try to teach somebody new stuff, there's a lot of things that you're gonna look over just because you're just so much more experienced, right? And I'll give you an example too. Um, let's say you have um, what was it? Yeah, like I think Riot Games, right, said they were. Wait, how does it work, bro? Oh yes, like people new to a game, right, may not realize that green represent health, so they don't know that's their health bar, etc. Like yes, there is stuff there about that, right? Or they don't, like, there's certain gamer sense that you may know, right? And a player that just playing a game for the first time will not think about. So yeah, very long intro though, right? Yeah, sorry about that, but let me get it. But they're gonna be in a video, right? There's gonna be like sections where you can like it's gonna be split up, right? So you can always skip to that. But if you make it this far, sorry. Because I'm just talking off the top of my head, right? I don't got any script or anything, right? So this is straight from the heart, what I'm saying, and brain. Okay, so first thing, right? I want to talk about ghosts. So ghosts, right? People been asking why I take ghosts. I didn't really get to fully explain it, right? I did make a YouTube short video, right? But I didn't really get to dive into it, right? So, first things, I want you to think about ghosts and I feel like how you think about ghosts and like Udyr, Hecarim, like when these champions, like that's how you should be looking at Ghost and Naafiri, because this champion is the flash interactions are very limited, right? The only flash interaction we have with Naafiri is like Q flash, right? And that's only the really like unique like interaction you have, like thing that you can really do. Everything else is like you can't flash during the W, right? And one thing you can really do is flash to get in range and then W. It's not like you're not gonna get more value out of that than what you're gonna be getting out of Ghost. E, you can flash E, that could have some value, right? To surprise the enemy, like in the early laning phase and such. But you know, um, it's still not going to be worth compared to what Ghost will be providing you. And I even just played a game. Well, not just now. Earlier I played a game where I had Cloud Soul and with Ghost, and it was just so like the movement speed was just crazy. I wonder if I can pull it up right now to show you guys, um but yeah, like basically, like Ghost is just staple, should be staple on Naafiri, right? I say it should because like most of y'all. So I mean, a lot of y'all have been converted already, right? But not everybody. So, but yeah, it's going really good. Like I've not really, yeah, I've not gone back to Flash or anything. And people that have tried Ghost have told me about the feedback, give me feedback on that, right? And they really do like it. So yeah, that is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Yeah, I didn't have a marker for it though, unfortunately. So I can't really show you guys that. But maybe if I make it into a clip, or actually maybe I find it here. Actually, I'm actually going to it right now. But I really want to show you guys what I'm talking about here. I'm so sorry. I did not pull this up before. I did not pull this up before. Is it even this game? But okay. All right, forget that. Okay. So that's with Ghost, right? So try it out. Please, I mean, please, you guys really got to try out Ghost. If you haven't tried it out yet, try it out. It's really good. Should be your staple summoner. Teleport for high elo. You can run Ignite if you want, or you could go Ghost Flash. You can do all these things, right? But teleport Ghost should be the best combo, a more stable combo right throw. All right. Okay. Next thing we want to talk about is First Strike. I don't know if I have any First Strike games here, to be honest. But I'm gonna show you guys the page for my First Strike page. So First Strike, right? Now, people always be asking, do you go First Strike? Um, and I say, yeah, First Strike is good sometimes. Then when I posted a video a couple of days ago or a week last week. I said I went like I posted a regular gameplay video saying I went Ghost. Sorry. I went First Strike this game, and a lot of people been asking like, okay, when do you go Ghost? So I'll tell you this, right? I'll show you guys first. The my Ghost page. This is basically it. Yeah, this is what I run on Ghost. Sorry, Earth Strike page, right? This is what I go. Typically. Now, First Strike though, I do go for some specific matchup. I don't always go it for these matchups though. It's still not like a um. It's kind of weird because like what First Strike you're supposed to take it for, right? Is matchups where you can like always guarantee getting the Q off on them, right? To proc First Strike, usually against melee matchups, and it just allows you to generate a lot of gold, right? You go Futures Market, right? Futures market gives a lot of gold for free when you're shopping, so you're so accelerated in items, so that you can get like Eclipse like very early in game, 7 minutes, right? First Strike gives gold. First Strike gold though really doesn't. It's not gonna be meaningful in the early game, right? But it's gonna really come in by the mid game, right? Mid game going to the late game, like you can really get like items real fast. But the thing is, right? I like futures market, right? So because I really like this rune here with this combo to give you a lot of gold, we run into an issue where we don't have any mana. So that's why I go sorcery. I don't go domination. Typically, like you see people go domination, right? But personally, I find it very hard to play without mana flow ban. I did test a game without mana flow ban, and I realized that in the mid to late game, I was running out of the mana quite fast because I do use my E to move around the map a lot, so I can move around the map faster. So without this, it just feels a little, yeah, it feels a little like it feels really not ideal. Now, You don't have to go get some though, right? I have went other stuff here. I went this because this gives more a lot more 80 early on in the game, but you could also just do Scorch instead. Like if this is a decent combo too because it will help First Strike get more like gold. Not by a lot though. It's nothing meaningful, right? It's nothing really meaningful, but it will give you something, right? You could go Transcendence too. A lot of people always I like talk about Transcendence. Now, um in this page I wouldn't run that. Like I would, right? But we'll talk about that later. I've stopped going celerity. It's not needed, right? So I don't recommend going this room. It's not really needed. Um, and yeah, I think that's it for the first strike page. I don't. Yeah, this is typical of what I just do. But yeah, if you do want to go first strike for some matchups, right? This is what I do recommend. Try it out. Futures market first strike really OP, right? In terms of like getting you ahead. So for some of the matchups that I go into it was like a Akali Kiana because like I can't really fight these champions with like the comment page, so I'm just trying to get as I'm trying to rush the clips before they can get their item and then try to use item advantage to win fights. So that is how I play. Now the difference between this page, right, and my comment page, right, which I'm gonna show you now, is that you do a the comment page you do a lot more damage into the late game, and this is the page that I'm running right now, right? So as I said, right, I started this video, it's going to be an update since what I'm feeling now, since I've played a lot more Naafiri in mid and top lane, a lot more matchups, you know, and all of that. So yeah, this is the page that I run. So as I said, I don't really go celerity anymore. Absolute Focus, Gathering Storm, Sudden Impact, and Genius Hunter. Now, so you guys probably should notice, right? The difference between my first guide and this is that this is the difference, right? No longer going Resolve. And the reason why I stopped going Resolve is that I realized that I did not need the extra tankiness as much as I thought I did, right? And this page allows you to go get a lot more damage. And also I did underestimate sudden impact damage. This this keystone, oh sorry, this rune is doing a lot. It's actually doing a lot of damage. Like every game I see doing crazy amounts of damage, right? So combining this with absolute focus, gathering storm, and remember these two runes, right, feeds into your ulti, which gives more 80. So it's really insane combo. Now, Ingenious Hunter. So for the people that don't know how this works, right? So basically, this gives you item ability haste, and Naafiri builds Eclipse, Profane Hydra, Edge of Night, right? Typically. And then you can also go like GA Maw. These items also benefit from it, right? So it's going to be lowering the cooldown of these items. So Eclipse, right, moves from like a 6-second CD to a 4-second CD. So it allows you to like get off a lot more Eclipse route for longer fights, right? And it's a lot like it's going to be doing you a lot of damage, right? So this is what I run. I don't run Ultimate Hunter, no Treasure Hunter. I don't. I mean, honestly speaking, I could see Ultimate Hunter having some problems because there's some times in the games where my ultis are a little bit off, right? But most times you should be able to control when you're getting fights. And if you're having troubles like just perma ulting people, right? Normally at that point is going into the mid to late game where you should be trying to work towards like a forward item you could be getting Axiom Arc to really deal with that. Right? And Axiom Arc, as I said in the guide, it's really good. Treasure Hunter, now I don't really like this rune because like it doesn't like it just gives a couple gold and it just stays there, just that's it. I mean, I don't really value runes like that. It can be good though, right? But I mean I'd rather run Ingenious Hunter so that Eclipse cooldown is lower, Edge of Night cooldown lower, right? Edge of Night also really big from this because it allows you to go for more picks, right? Sometimes I go in, um, kill somebody and I have to wait again for Edge of Night to be up to jump the person, right? Because maybe they have like, let's say they're Jinx, they can drop traps, which can block you, or Draven. So yeah, that's what I've been feeling from the page. Really want you guys to try that out. It's doing a lot of damage, right? Scorch, you can go Scorch too instead of Gathering Storm, right? Uh, Again, I don't really value runes like Scorch because so to break it down, right, to fully explain how to really count the value of Scorch, right? Because you can't just look at how much damage it's doing to really tell how valuable it is, right? Because it's more like this: did the Scorch allow you to get that kill, right? Could you have gotten that kill without Scorch, right? If Scorch was the difference, then Scorch had value, right? That's 300 gold in your pockets, right? But like most times, Scorch won't be the reason why you kill the person, right? Like it's really like from the games I've played, right? It's the chance of me like the Scorch being the difference between a kill or not is very low. So, but if you're one of those people that maybe doing like ignite, maybe you're doing ignite or such, then yeah, you're gonna need as much damage as you can get, right? So having Scorch with Ignite, that would be good, right? But yeah, but I don't go Ignite. But if you feel like you need to play Ignite, because remember, right, server elo you're playing in, right, can be different. Maybe you're not comfortable with teleport. That's fine, just do whatever you need to do until you can learn how to use maybe teleport in the future, right? Because in the higher elos, right, if you do have teleport, you're gonna get punished easily or more often, you know. So yeah, that's what I'll say for the runes. So that is update though to the runes. Now the next thing too I want to talk about is items. So for items, um, if I can show you here. Okay, well, all right. For items though, I'll tell you not much has changed, but it's more about the starter item. Now in the first video, I never got to talk about this, right? But in the first guide, right? But longsword start, I've been going on a lot more these days, and I do recommend you to do that too. Longsword are refillable start, so make sure to go that more often. Like so, and I'll explain how we came to that, right? So after playing a lot of games, I realized that for some matchups that I thought I needed Doran Shield for, I don't. Longsword is just fine. So matchups like Aatrox, I thought I really did need it for because Aatrox like hits you a lot, right? But you don't need it if you're playing it correctly, right? And also Longsword start allows you to rush Eclipse faster, which should give you an early edge, so you can start taking more fights early in the game, and it's gonna be huge, right? You're gonna really feel the difference if you go Longsword start. No, not every matchup I go long to start for, right? So if I'm against maybe like a Victor that has like Airy, uh yeah, I'm gonna go Doran Shield because if he has Airy, I know he's gonna poke a lot, right? And that's the thing, right? Fortunately, right, with starter items, you can tell what you're playing against, right? And you can see their setup. For example, if I see maybe like a Zed, Zed, and maybe he has like Ignite with Electrocute. I know he's probably going to go for early kill, right? So I may go Doran Shield to get extra HP so that he doesn't like get that solo kill on me early in the game, right? But if you still feel confident though, you can go longsword, right? Even in these matchups, right? Also, confidence is a big thing too, because if you're feeling confident on the day, bro, or in the match, you can just do longsword, right? And try to stomp your opponent harder. In that case, right? But yeah, but it's not always, you don't want to always go longs to start, right? Some matchups you definitely need Doran Shield for. Matchups that can poke a lot, but again, right, as I said, matchups that I even thought poke a lot, like I can just go longsword against it, right? But try it out, see how it feels, right? Um, for each matchup, right? Because you may play the matchup differently than I do, and the players in your elo may play differently according, to their champion. And yeah, so try that out. So I think that should be it for this video. Uh finish main stuff by 20 minutes, right? I'm trying to see if I forgot anything. As I said, I do have a script, but and yeah, I just ended stream 2 right before I recorded this video, right? So I didn't even leave my seat. Like I said, yo, while I'm still active, I'm gonna want to get this video out for you because I am sorry I did take a while to get it out because I was just like the way how my schedule was going, it was just not like gonna like working because I was very tired after stream, but I drank like an energy drink, so I'm kind of hyper right now. So yeah, after this though, I'm gonna be doing some stuff, some cleaning. But yeah, anyways, I think that should be it. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I should be saying, but I think that should be it, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see y'all though. Take care. Oh, if you got this far in the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Really appreciate you guys if when it comes to this, cause the YouTube channel is growing really fast, and I do see your comments, guys. I do see your comments, right? And I reply to every comment, right? The only time I don't reply is if it's like a blank statement or patrol. So yeah, but you know, like you guys know, you know I've replied to you, right? If you're watching this video this far, I reply. So yeah, just ask any other additional questions. As I said, for the next video though, we're gonna try to do matchups, and I've played a lot of mid lane, right? So I'm probably gonna have to just write them down and get that going for y'all. So yeah, it's gonna be hard work though because we're talking about top and mid, right? So yeah. Alright guys, peace, take care, bye bye, love y'all.